Good. I get the
You got
yeah.
you get that. You are
Exactly.
big.
No, thanks for having me, man. It's good to see you, brother.
This is awesome, man. It was a very surreal moment yesterday, man. I'm sitting there watching the show, um, and I'm just like, why haven't I not reached out to someone on this show? I watch it all the time, and I just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. Here we go. And this is the first person that responded to me, and I'm really glad he did. He actually called me. I thought it was a mistake. My phone rang. I swear. My phone rang, and I was like, a call. And then I was like, oh, maybe somebody just pocket dialed it. You know what I mean? And I was like, well, let me answer just in case it's not.
Right.
So yeah, I picked up, man. It was you. That was awesome, man. You made my day. I was riding on cloud nine all day, man. Still.
Oh, that's good, man. Well, I'm glad, man. I was so happy that you had reached out because, you know, it's so crazy because the show is doing so well, and please, dear Lord in heaven, give us season 3. But man, yeah, it was just cool that somebody reached out and was like, because people have said, hey, this is a great show. We're having a great time watching it. It was cool. We went to the premiere. That was cool. But to have somebody reach out and say that they like the show personally it's always a blessing, man. And I was thankful for that you reached out and said, what's up? So yeah.
I mean, I'm like I said, man, I'm a huge fan. Like I said, I was so happy. I think a show of this caliber, it's needed right now. It always puts me in a good mood. You know what I mean? There's, and then every rewatch, I find something funnier that I didn't see the first time.
Man,
maybe somebody in the background.
Right. It's
amazing.
Diallo and Bashir, they're the writers.
Right.
And creators, and Michael Blyden also. And then the writing room is amazing. They have a wonderful group.
I can only imagine. Imagine.
I mean, man, both of those cats went to Harvard, man. And they both worked for Jimmy Fallon and wrote for Fallon for years. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're just such brilliant guys, and they're such down to earth guys. And they're both guys from the South Side of Chicago too. So they're that was where they grew up, and what they bring to the show, not only is it hilariously funny, it's so well written, it's so smart, and they also trust the actors to just go, and that is such a beautiful place to be in, and you can improvise too, and if you find something, they'll say, oh yeah, let's do that. Maybe say this, or put that in there and then change this. Or, they're just, not to mention that they allow that creative freedom, but they're just really nice guys, man.
They seem like it. And
good guys.
Yeah, I've reached, hey man, I reached out to them too, man, because like I said, I'm a huge fan. I reached out to those guys as well. So if they see this, holla at your boy.
Right.
And man, I love the show, man, and I'm glad that you told me like the right. I mean, I can only imagine they have some of the best writers out. I didn't know those guys wrote for Fallon. That's great, man. So shout out to them. Let's talk about your character, man, and talk about how you got involved with the show, man. Tell me about it.
Man, it's so crazy. It was so long ago when we shot the pilot.
Really?
I went in and auditioned for Bashir, Diallo, and Michael. And it was cool, man. I went in and I booked it. And Uncle Spike was just, I think we all have Uncle Spike in our lives. No matter who you are, what color you are, what's your, whatever, man. Yeah. Everybody's got an Uncle Spike. That one uncle that is just, he's always on the move constantly. I have like 3 Uncle Spikes in my family.
But, I knew. I was like, that character right there is from some years of being around one or two or three people, you know what I mean? I could tell.
Right,
I could
man.
definitely tell.
Dude, yeah, I grew up in Detroit too, man, in the 70s.
Yes.
So it was like Uncle Spike just was. I just stepped right into that because it was so. I've known so many cats that are like him. It's just like, oh man, this guy is. Not only is he's very smart. First of all, secondly, his improvisation skills are absolutely beautiful. He is constantly always working the angle. So yeah, I love Uncle Spike, man. He's a lot of fun. And then, man, what's really cool is when they wrote this character and I read it for the first time, it was just like, oh man, yeah, I know a bunch of guys like this, but they wrote the guy to be, he wasn't just some like deadbeat on the street, you know. Uncle Spike was a medic in the army.
Yeah, he's a vet.
And he was like he had to get trained for that. And, that's why he's so resourceful. So that's what it is. Uncle Spike is resourceful.
I'm not lying, man. Like that, he's probably my favorite character on there, man. I just every scene, man, from the first season to the second season, the second season where he's got the medical office.
Right.
Stop.
Yes.
Oh my God, man.
Dude, okay. When they showed me the script for that episode, I laughed, no kidding, for 20 minutes, man. Just because I'm like, why does he have a medical? Dude, and then they just let me go, man.
Oh,
they just let me go.
That's one of the best episodes, man. You killed it. I mean, every scene on there, man, from the sneaking up to getting them with the needles.
Oh, dude. Dude, that was just, oh my gosh. And the guy that plays Scary Barry.
He's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
He's hilarious.
Okay, but what's really crazy is nobody knows this. He is a brilliant Shakespearean actor.
It doesn't surprise me at all. It really doesn't surprise me at all.
He is magnificent. This guy works on stage in Chicago all the time. And it's like Dexter is brilliant, man. Just brilliant. I mean, everybody on the cast, man. It's so fun. Like, and working with Rel is cool. And that's what's cool too, because there's some big name people that have come on the shows. And everybody's just down to earth. It's a chill set. It's positive. It's fun. Like from the PAs all the way to the executive producers, those guys. It's such a cool set, man. It's groovy.
It does, man. I mean, y'all have a hell of a cast, man. Hell of a cast. Not one person from like their like a little role to the big role is not funny. Like everybody nails it. Background people that don't even say stuff just are funny on there, man.
Dude, it's so crazy. It's so crazy.
I don't know how y'all shoot, man. Is it hard to shoot?
Oh my gosh. Yes, dude. Are you kidding me? We are cracking up all the time.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like you have to take all of your training and put it in that moment and go, okay, I have got to keep it together.
Yeah.
Because it's just so fun. You know who was the hardest to keep it together for was Rhyme Fest. When
I was watching that episode yesterday when he at the where y'all were at the pizza place.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Rhyme Fest had me weeping.
Yeah, and the first time I watched that, I didn't catch that. Right. It was the second time, and I was like, "Holy, that's fucking Rhyme Fest!" Like,
right.
Like that's really him.
Dude, Chance was hilarious too, man.
Oh, Chance's episode was funny, yes.
Dude,
man.
he was hilarious.
I knew that guy was funny, man, but that episode with him and the guy on Simon on the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the episode with their little exchange right there.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my God, I was in tears, man.
Dude, I was crying.
Yeah, at least you got to sit back and watch. You just had to just hold your.
Dude, it's just ridiculous. That day we did the musical, the play. We shot all that in one day.
Oh wow!
Real and doing the church, the church.
That's
play.
Hilarious. Yeah. Dude, listen. First time I watched that episode. For the next 48 hours, I was walking around going, "Mama, You raised the king. Mama, you raised the king. Dude. I was doing it, I swear, for the next 48 hours. It was stuck in my head.
Dude, Rel is not only he's a cool dude, man. He's a cool cat, but he's so funny, man. Dude, he nailed that, man.
Yeah.
He nailed that. He's brilliant, man. Like,
so
that whole play thing was hilarious.
But you also do writing and directing too, man. So
I do. I've directed a theater for a long. I've directed a couple of TV shows, but most of my directing has been in theater or improv. So because I worked in Second City, which is here in Chicago, and actually, it was what moved me to Chicago, as a matter of fact. But yeah, I've been directing, and I love it, man. I want to do more of it, definitely. But it's so hard. It's so hard to let go of the actor,
right?
Because you want to do, you want to do it all, but sometimes you find out you should probably stick to one and not do them both at the same time. Unfortunately, I've made that mistake.
Hey, let me learn.
Yeah, you do. But you think about it. You have brilliant actors like let's take Denzel for example. He's just directed that movie with Michael B. Jordan,
right?
And it's great. And it's like, man, Denzel's good at everything, so or great at everything. But you get to a point where you really enjoy the creative eye that you've developed over all this time, and now you want to put it to work. So I know just recently I feel kind of pulled towards it, but I still love acting first, but directing has really been something that I've really wanted to dive deeper into, for sure. Yeah.
So what about the writing, man? Tell me about the writing aspect.
Man, it's crazy because it was so funny. When I was a kid, I was like 12, and my father looked at me one day and said, he's like, "You're going to be a writer." And I was like, "What?" And I'm playing football at the time, man. Cause that's what we did in our house. Like,
right.
We played football. That's what we did.
Right.
But yeah, he looked at me one day and he just said out of the blue, he's like, "You're going to be a writer." And I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever." But then as time went along, my minor was in English literature, so I wrote a lot of papers, obviously. But then what was interesting is I got hired at Second City, which is, comedy theater, and we create all of our work via improv and writing. And all of a sudden I'm thrown into this world where I'm writing for a living, literally. And it just kept going and kept going and kept going. And, one of my favorite writers right now is Adam McKay. Actually, he was the old Second City alum guy. Okay. And we're one of the 3 McKays in the history of Second City. Okay. And he just wrote the movie Don't Look Up. Okay. That's on Netflix right now with Leonardo and Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, and he's one of my favorite writers right now. And he's just like, one of the things he told us when he came to visit us at Second City, this was right after he wrote Anchorman. He was just like, "Yeah, just keep writing every day, man. Just write something. Even if it's like a laundry list, like just keep writing." And it was like, oh, wow, it's like that. So, and it is. And, my wife's a brilliant writer. So it's just like the writing it's all the ideas, it's all the life experience that you can like spit out and show. And all the things that you've gone through, the things that mean something to you, that maybe there's not a voice out there for it. You can write those things, and it's like you're doing the show, for example. It's like people want it. There's an audience for this, and it's like, oh, hey, I'm gonna do a show. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna write a script. Cool, yeah, let's do that. So it just comes like that.
Yeah. Oh, we got a comment right here from my boy AB Da Vinci, man. Hey, he is a he's big time right now. He's an artist out of Texas, man.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I appreciate the comment, man. Appreciate the love, man. Shout out to AB Da Vinci and TMP.
What did he say?
He said, tuning into the best podcast on the planet.
Oh, that's so nice. AB, I love you, man.
I
Wherever
appreciate
you are, baby, I love you.
Yeah, let me see what we got. Another one. Says, me and my brother Immaculate, Emmy, Basie are big fans of Southside.
Yay! Keep watching. Pray for season 3. Come on.
Yes, we gotta have season 3. And listen, I'm just gonna throw it out there into the universe. But Uncle Spike's cousin, me from Texas, comes to visit.
Hey man, you never know with that show.
I'm throwing it out there, man.
It could happen. It could happen.
I'm like another version of you.
Yeah, man.
Oh man. Let me see what else we got. Okay, that's what. Okay, we'll get on the comments right there. I appreciate those comments, man. Definitely. Okay, move that one. All right. Okay, man. So, we were talking about the writing and everything. So that you definitely have more plans to do some more writing.
Yeah. My wife and I are developing a show right now.
Okay.
Which is really cool. My wife was a special ed teacher for many years, and for 20 years. And just a couple of years ago, she was like, "I'm done in the classroom. I got to go do my thing." And she's also she's one of those people that's great at everything.
Mm-hmm.
She's a glass mosaic artist that is just unbelievable, man. Her work is unreal. She was a special ed teacher. She has like 9 degrees.
So you can give me like a glass mosaic piece of like me sitting like this. I want like me.
Dude, for real, straight up. And she was like a dance major in college too. Like, it's like, what? This woman is just the true Renaissance woman. But
hey, man, I worked in that field for a very long time, and as well as my dad. He taught special ed at the high school, and I got into it after I graduated. Group homes, day habs, all that. Right. So, yeah, man, it is taxing, and you do need to have to reach a break for it.
A lot of her students were autistic, also, so she was just in it.
Yeah,
and I remember going to watch her in class one day. I went on Valentine's Day to visit her and bring her candy and stuff, and just watching her in class with the students was mesmerizing. I'm like, oh my gosh, this woman is unreal. But yeah, we're developing a script right now that's personal to us in that way. It has that mental health edge to it, or lean to it. And
did I mention that I used to work in the profession?
Yes, sir. Like, put me on the show is what I'm saying, Antoine.
Oh, I'm just giving some stills for the YouTube.
Okay. But yeah, we're doing that. We got a couple other things that we're working on, but yeah, man, it's with COVID and everything, it slowed everything down so much, but it's still cool that we just get to create together.
I was speaking of COVID, man. After the first season, I was like, and all that stuff hit. I really was wondering, I was like, man, I hope the show isn't a victim.
Dude,
a lot of shows fell off because
we were supposed to shoot in April of 2019.
I remember because it was a good little gap between the first and second season.
We were supposed to shoot in April. March 13th, they shut down everything here in Chicago. And we were like, oh man, like what? And nobody did anything for 4 months almost,
Wow.
Yeah, man. It was crazy. It was like there was nothing going on. Like to see a person on the street in Chicago was a rare thing. And but yeah, eventually it came back around.
So is it nice up there? I've never been. It's on my
Oh, Chicago?
Yeah. I've never been to Illinois.
Brother, come up here and stay with us. Dude, come up here and stay with us. We will have a blast. It's yeah, man, Chicago's cool, man. It's very culturally diverse. I mean, it's very class diverse too. I mean, it's so crazy. And it's so crazy. Rogers Park was the place that I lived in for a long time. And it was like, man, it is the true epitome of the melting pot. Absolutely. Right. I mean, you hear, I think there was like close to 45, 50 different dialects or languages spoken in this one part of the city, man. It's beautiful. It was beautiful. So I love it because of that, because, you know, I'm from Detroit originally, and before I moved here, I lived in a city called Hamtramck, which is just outside of Detroit. And there it's super diverse too. And it's, you know, that's something I wanted for my kids and we wanted for our family. So, I mean, because that's the real world, man.
It is.
You know?
It is.
So it was cool just to move into a spot like Chicago and get to kind of settle down and, you know, have a lot of my career take place here. So yeah, I dig Chicago a lot. It's nice.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. So you got anything else coming up, man? You want to talk about, like projects? Anything else you got your hands in, or that you can talk about too? I got to make sure you can talk about
it. Yes. There's a couple things I can't talk about.
Yeah. But, okay. We talk about that off air.
Right. But I'm actually starting. I'm teaching some classes now. For my company, that's my wife and I's company called Sheltwan Productions. You can sign up for classes at sheltwanproductions.com. We teach acting, we teach improv, we teach screenwriting, we teach stand-up comedy. Yeah, man, it's a lot of fun. We developed it a couple of years ago, and it's been really cool. We have had some really great experiences with it, and yeah, those classes are starting tomorrow. We start our audition class tomorrow. Then on Thursday, our improv class kicks off on the 22nd. Our stand-up class starts, and that's being taught by one of my favorite people. She's hilarious. Her name is Angie McMahon. She's an actor, well-known actor here in Chicago, and she's in a couple of TV shows right now. She's teaching for us, which is really great. And I have on the 26th, we start our straight-up acting classes, Uda for the camera, because Uda Hagen was my teacher. She was one of the greatest acting coaches ever. And I was blessed to work with her. And yeah, man, we got that kicking off and we're excited about it. And because of COVID, we can't have it like in a brick and mortar space. So we do all our classes online right now. And, you know, my wife and I were talking the other day and she was just like, you know what? Let's cut our class price down. And I was like, why?
Was like, the funny thing is, I know that's the exact tone. Why?
Right, dude. I was straight up like, why? Huh? And she was like, you know what? It's COVID, Antoine.
Yeah.
People are struggling right now.
Yeah.
Some people can't even go to work. I'm
real.
like, yeah, that's right. And then she was like, we're taking $50 off classes. I'm like, what? All of them? She's like, yes. That's what we're doing. And then we're going to have people set up a payment program if they want to. And I was like,
that's what's up, man. Hey, big shout out to y'all, man.
I couldn't do anything but say yes, because it was like,
good, man, that's awesome. That is so cool.
So we took $50 off all our classes, and we take payment programs, man, so that people from all over the country, wherever they are, they can come online with us and take classes, and it's not gonna crack your head, man, you know?
Right.
It's just like right now we just need that break, man. So
you know what? So I wanted to ask you this, because did you do theater in high school? Was this something, or were you later?
Man, yeah, man. You know, my brother's an actor in New York. Like Broadway, like music. Like if you hear my brother sing, it's like, dang.
Yeah.
Dang. It's like those people that you hear sing that's like, oh, you've been put here by Jesus to sing.
Yeah. This is what you're supposed to do.
Right, exactly.
Oh, you sing.
But yeah, man, I did theater in junior high school, college. Yeah, I mean, it's always been a part of our, because you know we've all been in the church play and stuff. Like that was my first experience with theater.
Hey, my dad was the minister.
Huh?
You know, my dad was the minister.
Oh my gosh, dude! There you go, bro. You know, I'm a PK too, man.
Oh, man.
Dude.
Hey, now look, this is why I sent you that GIF.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
This is what I was talking about.
Dude, for real.
Man.
But yeah, man. Yeah, but theaters have always been just a part of our family. Mm-hmm. It's so crazy because, we have the Fox Theater in Detroit, and my parents would take us to go see the Rockettes, and eventually my brother ended up being a male Rockette.
Wow.
In New York, man. So
that's crazy.
Dude, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. And it's like, we just like theater's always been in our family. We'd always go see shows at the Fox Theater or in some theater. And then my brother started doing plays, and I was like, yeah, I want to do plays too. And that's just took off from there, man. Yeah.
That's one of my biggest regrets is not getting into theater in high school or junior high. Yeah, I wasn't in it. I mean, but you know what? I'll tell you this though. Junior high, I had my speech teacher, which the elective, that was where we did theater basically.
Right.
Okay, she told me, she said, you have a good voice and you're gonna end up doing something on radio or TV.
Dude, cause you got the chocolate for your ears voice.
Hey, tell them what you said yesterday when we got on the phone, man.
Dude, you sound like my dad sometimes. My dad's from Louisiana and Alabama. That's where he grew up before he moved to Detroit. And dude, you sound like you'll say something and it's like, wait, you sound like my father right now. It's weird, man.
I'm gonna call you the next time and I'm just gonna play like I'm your dad. Boy, what you doing?
Dude, if you called and picked up the phone, I picked up the phone, I'd be like, what's up, Pop? Yeah, like for real. You got just enough of that little twang. And, like he'll say something sometimes, and it's like, what did you say? Dude.
What'd you say? French, Cajun, or something like that?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. Creole, dude.
I love it. Hey, man, I've never heard that. I've never had that. I definitely take it as a compliment.
Dude, yeah.
So y'all tune and get some of this Creole, sultry voice that is the Cloud Chronicles.
Dude, there it is, baby. There it is.
Yeah, man, this is great though, man. Listen, I don't want to keep you too long. With the, you want to do some shout outs. This is where we do shout outs.
Okay, yeah, man. Shout out to Southside and the cast, season 2.
Yes, sir. Big time.
Shout out to my beautiful wife, Michelle, who is constantly amazing me every day. Shout out to the Cloud, because you guys are awesome, dude, and thank you for having me on. And dude, just shout out to my brother in New York, my sister in Maryland, my other sister in Detroit, and my pops in Detroit. I love you guys. You're the greatest people I know. And yeah, man, that's it.
That's good. Hey, man. Okay, so look, before we get out of here, a couple things. I got to give you my favorite Uncle Spike line. I just lost my shit.
Right, dude.
Okay. So that means you go shut it down? I just lost my shit. But you nailed it, man. Uncle Spike can't go nowhere.
Dude, I hope he doesn't.
No. Uncle Spike cannot go anywhere, man.
Dude, it's a blast. Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely, people. Y'all got to go. If you haven't, HBO Max, Southside. There's 2 seasons out right now. It's hilarious. Watch it, rewatch it, tweet about it, all that stuff, man. Keep it going, man. We need this type of TV, man. It's good.
I hear you.
Positive. It's positive images of people of color. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's funny. So,
And dude, I love that so much because it is, it just shows the truth of, it shows the truth of us in a lot of ways. And a lot of people don't know, like they look at us and then draw a conclusion without even.
Oh, hey. I'm in Texas, bro. I get it. I get the clutch purse, the door lock.
Hello? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hold on, we're experiencing technical difficulties right now. 1 second while I get him back, man. If you see down at the bottom where you got the Cloud Chronicles merch right here, DM for purchase. See if we can get this thing rolling real quick.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Okay. How about now? Are we good? Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. Lost audio here, people. So let me refresh. Okay.
Hello. I see you. Finally.
All right. Okay. Yeah, man. And we're back. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened, man. You know how this technology, we're straight.
Yeah, dude, I know. It gets crazy sometimes.
It happens. But we're back, man. I ran a little commercial. You know, I try to stay on it, man. But hey, man, listen, this is like I said, yesterday was a surreal moment. This is awesome, man. This is so cool. I don't want to say I never thought, but you know, it's cool, man. Just sitting here being able to chop it up with you, man. This is dope. I definitely am, man. You know, you can come back on anytime.
Yeah, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. This was really, really nice. And I appreciate your support of the show, and just what you're doing is very, very positive, and many blessings to you, man. Many blessings.
I appreciate it. All right, man. I'm gonna sign off, but hold on before you get off there.
All right, cool.
All right, everybody. This has been another episode of Cloud Chronicles, man. I'm your host, Jerry and Blaze, Mr. Antoine McKay, right here in the building. Actor, writer, director. Y'all go check him out on Southside as Uncle Spike, my favorite character on the show, hands down. It's hilarious, y'all. You're gonna love it. All right, end of the episode. I always like to say, mental health is real. You take care of this, it'll take care of you. Peace. Drink some water. Tell your mother you love her. We out of here. Cloud Chronicles, Jerry and Blaze. We out.